Hey, welcome to the Android Solutions. I want to tap in real quick because I had a few conversations with some people, and we were talking about the Great Reset. And I'm not sure people really understand what it is. To me, it seems like everybody has their own understanding of what it's going to be. We all picture it differently, but it's happening around us right now. The best way that I can explain it would be think back to 2000 to 2008. If you're old enough to remember, or you were moving around, working, living your life around that time, when the country was going through what many people would like to call a recession. And I believe this was right before President Barack Obama was sworn into office. When we had all of those banks go underwater and they had to get bailed out. And basically, people, regular people, lower class, middle class people just lost, they lost everything. People lost their houses, people lost their cars, anything that they were paying off on, that they weren't finished paying on, they lost. I mean, the value of a house was so low at one point. The housing market was terrible. It was just a bad look. And a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people lost, but a lot of people gained too. See, that recession was sort of like the Great Reset, but on a smaller scale. Let me explain. See, once the market crashed and the banks went under, because things lost their value, people lost the money that they had invested in those things. Houses, retirement, pension, 401k, you name it. Whatever people, for a long time, there was a lot of things that were losing value. Gold and silver even to a point. If you think about how the people that weren't so affected by it responded to the recession, they responded by watching the market while it was down and buying up everything that they could to wait until it rebounded again. Right? Okay, but the people that did not have the money to do that, what happened to them? A lot of them lost generational wealth. A lot of people lost their whole livelihood and haven't recovered. So-called black peoples in the wilderness of North America were affected almost instantly by this, and the effects have been lasting. So when we see this Great Reset, you hear people keep talking about this Great Reset. Why are they printing all this money? Why is Biden printing up all of this money, passing all of these Build Back Better and all of this, trying to get $6 trillion here, another $4 trillion here. What are they doing with all of that money? They're telling us it's for climate change. But it's just really strange to me that the only people I ever hear talking about climate change, which 25 years ago was called global warming, right? I never hear scientists talk about it. Only politicians and celebrities. Okay, so this Green New Deal situation was that was designed. That's why they were bringing in a lot of these illegal immigrants. It's all tied into each other. Please believe it. Please believe that it's all tied into each other. They're creating a new welfare system that operates like a caste system. The whole Great Reset is going to be a political caste system. Inflation is going up so high, and the value of the dollar is going to decrease. So America will have to start looking at its true stock, its true investment, because the money that we have in this country is what you call fiat money. It's not backed by gold. The money is backed by the people, the jobs, and the markets that they create. See, America is like a casino. The people that are from here and actually live here, we're the people that work at the poker tables and the roulette tables, and we're the janitors, and we're not the people that's actually supposed to be here winning $1 million. The American dream is just a dream for most people. If you're rich, or if you're super rich, you've probably been rich already, or you're moving in the right circles. As for the Great Reset, what's going to happen is everything is going to be federalized. You see, so they're passing these bills for all of this money so that they can create programs to need the money for. They're going to like they got the child tax credit, and then they're going to do the something where first they're going to start it off where if the mother wants to work or she wants to go to school, she can drop her child off for child's care. But in 10 years, that child care is going to be mandatory, just like school is for your kid, yo. Feel me? From the time you're a baby, it's 1.5. It will be out of your your view and advisory. Trust and believe what I'm trying to tell you, man. I know I'm taking kind of long to get to where I want to get to, but I'm trying to give you an idea. You see? They was talking about defund the police. And then how you gonna uphold the law? Exactly. They were gonna create their own new police force. Yo, listen. The Great Reset is coming, right? This is how you can tell. All the politicians are so deep in the game right now that politics as we know it has to cease to exist. Because the only thing left is for the people to hold the politicians accountable. The politicians are not going to hold each other accountable anymore because both their hands are too dirty. You understand? They got the prison system, which is changing. They're bringing in all of these children that don't have parents. They call them separated at the border. I mean, what? Who just sees a kid walking along with them to America and then just takes them, not knowing what's going to happen to them, knowing that this child is not going to be their responsibility? I can't see it. I don't believe it. I don't see Mexican people as being that cold, as that heartless, as that, or be that irresponsible. You know, there's a lot of videos where in the same breath, they call certain people innocent, you know, like the young women and the little girls and the little babies. They get separated. And you know what they call them men? They call them coyotes, and they say that they smuggle people and all of this, man. I don't believe Mexicans are that cold, yo. I just don't. I know plenty of Mexicans, yo, and to me, they remind me of black people just with a different culture. You know, no disrespect to the Mexicans, because I know black isn't a culture. It's a corporate designation, but y'all remind me of us. Just with your own sets of rules and values. You know, so the Constitution is under attack. The FBI, the CIA, NSA, gone. All work in lockstep, all controlled by a political group. The Great Reset is essentially us going from a two-party system to a one-party system. A lot of people don't like to think like that. I don't like to think like that either, but you have to understand that it's called the deep state because they have agents in so many places, so deep in this shit, that it's like it's uncovering another cell, one cell after another. The Great Reset, of course, will bring on the purge. A lot of people, I know y'all gonna say, Iceman, that's a movie. No, it's not gonna just be a movie. See, they wanted to push us off a lot of these sites and push us in all of these other corners so we could congregate with each other, so we can talk freely amongst each other, so they can watch from the outside looking in. You know what I mean? A wise tactician knows you have to draw all of your enemies out into the open before you get ready to strike, because some could go underground and you might be fighting this battle for another 50 years. So-called black peoples in the wilderness of North America was more worried about verses and PPP loans than we were about anything else. Joe Biden talking about some, you ain't black if you don't vote for me. Now, his gift to so-called black America or to the feminist party will be a new nomination to the Supreme Court. What do they mean by reset? What are they resetting? They're going to start something over. Who did I tell y'all was at the helm running society right now, why do you think society is going in so many different places? It's split up. Because the people that help the people to get in power right now all been trying to break off all their little piece of it. Same way the Democrats did when they were scrambling to try to get a nominee. They had Biden and Bernie and this dude over here, and because these other people had some power and brought that to the table in the Democratic Party, Joe had to go to them and say, listen, put y'all flags down, wave my flag with me, and then when I win this campaign, I'm going to make y'all governor. Once I'm king, I'm going to make y'all governors. Y'all listening to what I'm telling you right now. Okay. So that's what you're seeing. Not only in politics, but with a lot of these undercover shadow parties. The LGBT movement, they rock with the feminists, but you know the transgender movement was created to destroy feminism. So eventually, those two parties will go to war. But what's the main component of the LGBT community? That L. Remember back in the day, it used to be GLAAD, the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation. But they really stood up for gay people. They weren't trying to be the face of gay people. They were really like there to like try to create some type of like force field around gay people to let people know like you're not just gonna push these people out of the industry, even though they were already in it. You know, you got to make yourself feel like look like the victim in order to get sympathy. You feel me? The main component of the LGBT community now is the L, the lesbians. You know what I'm saying? So it's really the lesbians and the feminists. Oh, listen, man. I know what y'all are thinking, man. Yo, this dude right here is a conspiracy theorist. But I'm not. And I'm going to drop some videos soon, and I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to uncover the plot that y'all see every day. You've been seeing it going on. You've been seeing, yo, why is this going on right here, man? You feel me? This video getting kind of long. I'm going to end it. Yo, if you rocking with this video, hit that like button. If you rocking with my channel, hit that subscribe. If you want to stay up to date on my videos, hit that notification button. Peace.